we're thrilled to have you with us from Denton, Texas, Apache Stadium. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the UAB Blazers and the North Texas Mean Green. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly rode out on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Hey guys, I caught up with the UAB head coach before the game. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. Coming out with it, it's Holmes. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line. The Blazers.
All right, Fredo, let's end this season high and fucking mighty. They come out under center. We fucking love it. Oh.
The short hands, it's Brown.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? Third down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day one install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Keep it on the ground.
Oh, he got me.
There's a little room there. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. The Blazers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw, it's Burton. Finds his target down the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
We got a problem.
Come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Ferguson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. This time they'll go to the running game. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and I think, you know, we're going to throw the ball.
It's a fumble.
There we go.
And he's off.
And that's a
That's what
frustrating
I'm
end to
talking
a
about.
promising drive. When you get the first drive, you start to go down the field, get in the enemy territory, thinking you might get points, and you do what you can't do. You make that mistake, put the ball on the deck, defense recovers, and gets the momentum in this football game.
No, we just do what we do the rest of this game.
First and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started.
Where is it?
Running inside, it's White. He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at the 13.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy.
Could be an alley. He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line in the running game, making its presence felt. that last run, why not go back to the well? Gonna run it. It's White. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Jackson gonna throw it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Blazers
my motherfucker's hurt already. God damn it.
After that last drive, he came back to the sideline and he's got some space. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is your offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rill will check on his condition. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They'll run it on the counter. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
And he picks up the 1st down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. That's reeled in. It's Brown. Could not make his way to the corner.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Blazers will call on their punt team.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Laterals it back. Here comes the heat. On target. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's White. Strong, firm tackle.
How about the ball carrier on that explosive play? Backed up inside his own 10-yard line, and he's running out in the open field, making people miss, and finally giving his offense some room to operate, really get this drive going.
That'll move the chains. It'll be a 1st down for North Texas. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion.
Oftentimes when offenses get a 1st down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Makes a connection. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. The Mean Green might have found something after that last big play through the air. On the ground, it's White. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
North Texas in the hurry up. Jackson will throw. They've got the screen set up. Across the 25. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands.
Headed to the end zone. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Mean Green. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up at the touchdown.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. They make the stop, and a nifty move to pick up 9 on that one. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Here's a give to Robinson. He's there to make the stop.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here with Robinson.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He's got it on the right. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. The Blazers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got wet.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Tight end now in motion. The give on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
That's going to drive the defensive coordinator crazy because these guys take pride on their sub-defense packages. When you get into third and long situations, that's when D coordinators love to get creative and throw all these exotic blitzes and pressure the quarterback. Nobody got even close to him that time. Way too much time to survey the field. And that was just way too easy for the offense to pick up that first.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. North Texas in the hurry-up. Jackson gonna throw it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Quarterback slides, and he's got it up for the first down.
How nice is it as a play caller on a critical third down in a pretty obvious passing situation when you've got a guy like this that can just take off and go get you the first down, right? There's no panic. Nothing's open downfield. Great job in coverage, but that's not a problem because I just know it's like backyard football again growing up as a kid. He just takes off. He's a better athlete than anybody you've got, and he gets the first down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to just figure something out.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, North Texas.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in two-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. He'll get rid of it. Oh, it's picked off. Knocked down quickly after the pick, but that offense says thank you very much, and they'll have it at the 43. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Rides to back and leaves it. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. The run inside. It's White. Timeout is called. They let it get down to 3 seconds before stopping the clock, and they'll have a chance to put points up before the break. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And now the lead is even bigger. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. Let's start with Texas in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's the Longhorns, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. The victory caps off a 6-6 regular season, and now the waiting game for a possible bowl invitation. Now back over to your game in Denton. What a day so far from that stud linebacker. He's truly the quarterback of that defense, and he's really dictating the way things are going. A dynamic defender in every sense of the word.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Guys, catching up with the North Texas head coach coming out of the locker room. They are going to continue to feed their running back. As you know, there are a lot of high expectations on him to start this game, and he has performed a terrific first half. They are going to get the ball here, and let's see if they continue to go to this running back. He has been a difference maker so far. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly. Keeps it on the option. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Jackson will throw. They're setting up the screen. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. North Texas in the hurry-up.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Snagged out of the air. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good.
Open field on the right. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. Run in the red zone, it's White. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. Try to barge their way in. Touchdown, Mean Green. And the route is on. Riding up to add another.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. They'll give it to Robinson. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Burton. Firing deep. He's got it along the sideline. Oh, a lot of space. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. That holding call threw him in reverse. Now it's 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Robinson. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Pocket breaking down. Got a man in the middle. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. And the Blazers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
He's going to take off. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Under fire. Still from the pocket, fires over the middle. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted.
And that's a frustrating play right there. Like, the protection was really, really good. Jesse, quarterback holds on to the football, has time, and then makes a critical mistake over the middle of the field.
And he's just staring his guy down for way too long. There was the defender that had a beat on him from the get-go.
Tons of room in the middle. Running inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, North Texas.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Just keeps moving. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Heaves it deep. Makes a grab down the middle. They just barely saved themselves from giving up a score on the final play of the third period, and will carry that one into the fourth. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So first down will open up the final period. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to...
Deep shot for the end zone. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when...
Maybe some room here. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. From the gun, the give, looking for room. At the 35, he's loose. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. After that huge play, right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Jackson gonna throw it. Takes the easy one to the back. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Let's it fly. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week, he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's White. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Speeding down the left side. The 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Blazers.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Reporting from the North Texas sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today. Over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. With the big lead, he has been brilliant so far today. Guys?
Holly, thank you. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's got it again. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Well, look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Trying to get it to the marker. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And that is the last thing they wanted to see with this guy in the middle of the Heisman Trophy race. The give on the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Makes the catch. It's long. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a 1st down.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with the lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Reads it, fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Tipton. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. They'll move the tight end. Jackson will throw. flips it out in the flat. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of...
Got a little grass. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Offense gets set for second down. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. Let's it go to the end zone. Incomplete pass, but it'll be a productive play for the offense. This flag's going to go against the D. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Got his man on the right. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you could tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Colley, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis.